What we got here today is a 52-inch white and polished brass Hunter Pavilion ceiling fan. This fan here is from 1997. This is a 3-speed fan, electrically reversible. Basically what the Pavilion is a little bit of a more decorative version of the Coastal Breeze or the Silent Breeze, whatever you want to call it. Hunter was always happy with model names on fans, especially fans like this, which were a store exclusive style. I believe these were exclusively sold at Kmart, if I'm not mistaken. This fan here is pretty much brand new, and I do have the original box with it, which I'll show you later. But regardless, we'll go ahead and get this thing started. Yeah, that's the light first. Light kit's of course integrated onto the fan. The fan uses a pretty interesting switch housing. It doesn't use a standard Hunter switch housing. It's bold like that. It's pretty interesting in design. Makes this fan unique. And let's go and get this thing started up. Start up on low. When I got this thing, I had to replace both the light and the fan pull chains because the knurls on them that hold the pull chain assemblies in place on the switch housing was broken off for some reason. I'm not sure how, but they were. So those have been replaced. Everything else on the fan is 100% original, with the exception of the pull fobs. Pretty average low speed here. Very quiet, of course. Make it to medium. And here's high. Bit of a balancing issue needs to be sorted out, so that's why it wobbles as it does. Well, we're probably doing around 190 RPM. The fan has like a 12-degree blade pitch, so it's a decent air mover. The motor in these, I believe, are 172. I think that's what Hunter used on there. All their 52-inch motors. I believe Hunters all suffer from drifting capacitors over time and use, so they don't run as fast as this one does. This is brand new. This one actually performs pretty well. But all these sprinter motor 52-inch Hunters are typically very sluggish, or a bit on the sluggish side, not very sluggish. Kind of exaggerating that fact a bit. I know I mentioned a couple videos ago on my Craftmade CXL video that I was going to install that fan in my living room in my aunt's house. Well, I decided to change my mind and install this fan here. This was given to me by a buddy of mine, so it was already opened up and put together. So I figured this will be a better fit, especially since it has a light on it, than the CXL. Keep the CXL Mini fresh because they're a little bit better fan than these are, even though build quality wise, they're about on par, but performance wise, the CXL definitely outdoes this one. Alright, see if I can sneak off camera here real quick. If you see me, don't worry about it. Here's the box. Pretty typical late 90s Hunter design box. The fan was oriented, you know, sideways, basically how this boxes are designed. There's no real original price tag that came with this box. The only thing that shows on it is you got the Hunter SKU tag there. Of course, their history. Same thing on the other side. Inside of the box, you got two styrofoam halves. I'm not really going to worry about pulling that apart. There's the original shipping label. It doesn't show where the actual store came from, but you can see on there in May of 1997 when it was shipped. I believe these are Kmart fans, but I could be wrong. I don't know for a fact. That's the price tag from the thrift store that my buddy got it from. I only paid $10 for it. So there you go, folks. There was before I forget, weight kit, warranty return card, and, you know, of course, the original instructions and such. It's kind of hard to do this all one-handed. There's the front of the page there. Kind of rudimentary. I apologize for that, but kind of off. You can only do so much with one hand. So there you go, folks. There was the 52-inch white embossed brass Hunter Pavilion ceiling fan from 1997. So we'll be seeing you next time.